What up guys, it's Tucker here, and today we're back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys all of the Call of Duty Zombies maps ranked from worst to best. So like at the bottom, I'm going to say there's the first worst map, and then right as I get to the end of the video, I'm going to say the best map. And I'm going to give like a little description of what I'm doing here. I'm merging Doris and the Giant together because it's basically the same thing. And I'm not including town, farm, or any of that crap. It's part of transit, so transit is going to be all in one map. Alright, let's get straight into this. Starting off with the first worst map, it is transit. It can't be anything else than transit. So, transit was the introduction of the crappy crew known as Misty, Russman, Samuel Stuhlinger, and Marlton. Dang. That was pretty easy to remember. But yeah, what makes transit really bad? I mean, what is it wrong with transit? You got the Avogadro, you got the bus leaving on you, Ted, how to get the Pack-a-Punch, and denizens. Okay? So that's what's horrible about this map. There's a lot of aspects in transit that I just can't put my finger on, and yeah, it comes in at number 21, and yeah, there's 21 maps total. I just want to say that right now. Our next map on the worst list is Die Rise. Die Rise is very, very bad. But what's good about Die Rise? The colors, the Sliquifier, and that's pretty much it. And don't get me started on all the bad aspects. Oh wait, there's something else that's good. The jumping jacks, the Nova crawlers that jump. They're like acrobatic ones. But what else is bad about Die Rise? Well, Who's Who, which I consider as not a perk but an anti-perk. You got. What else do you got? You got the transit crew again. And, oh, fall damage. Never have I ever experienced that much fall damage in that one map. And for that reason, transit comes in at number 20 spot. Alright, coming in third at the worst maps is Nuketown Zombies. Now, I'm going to be the first one out there to tell you that Nuketown is one of my favorite maps to play on Black Ops 2. But it is once again ruined by random perks spawning in the air. That's the only thing that's wrong with it. You don't know if you're gonna get Jug until round 5 or round 25, and don't get me started that you don't need Jug until round 25 because the map is so easy. No, the map is actually pretty tricky. You need to be a skilled Zombies player to play that map, at least to me. But yeah, what else is wrong with Nuketown? Aspects. They just thought that it was pretty fun for multiplayer, and then they returned it in Zombies, and it just went completely down the road. That's it. Coming up at number 18 on the list, I think, is 5. Now, I love 5. 5 is probably one of my favorite maps to play on Black Ops 1. But there is tons of things wrong with it. First of all, you have to get the levels of the DEFCON down to, I think, level 4 or level 3 in order to get to Pack-a-Punch. And I don't really think it's that bad, but you guys don't like 5 at all, according to the community. But what is good about 5? The characters. You got JFK, you got Richard Nixon, you got the Prime Minister Castro, and that other guy. I forgot what his name was. But yeah. And what else is good about 5? The Pentagon Thief. To me, the Pentagon Thief, because he's one of my favorite bosses of all time, and I hate him though. He's a little piece of crap. He takes all your guns, but it's because of that one drop called the Bonfire Sale. That's pretty much it. Coming up next on the list, it's Zetsubo no Shima. Or should I say okay, no, I'm not saying that pun again. But Zetsubo is actually fun. I have to say that. Zetsubo is a fun map to play. Reason why is because it's a challenging map. Even though Zetsubo is easy, it's very, very challenging to set up. Now, you could probably get the KT4 about probably round 1 if you could. You can get the Skull of Non-Stopway by round 1. You can probably get everything set up by round 1. But here's the thing. Zetsubo is irritating. You got Thrashers, Spiders, and the little off-brand Sliquifier named the KT4, of course. And what you gotta do, you have to go to these 2 far sections in order to turn on the power, and go to the back into the power room, and go through a little ritual of killing zombies underwater just to turn on the power in the last switch. How is that fair? Why can't you just open the bunker right there and you can be done? I don't know, they probably don't like it. Next up on the list, we have the map Buried, and I honestly say I feel bad for putting it this far down on the list. Now, Buried is fun. I have to admit that. Buried is fun, but it is boring. The setup is boring. Because all you need to do is just get your freaking Rego Mark II, your Paralyzer, and your perks through the Witch's House, and you're basically done. That's it. And if you want, you can pack a punch by round 1, but you need to be careful because those witches are little... Okay, no, man. But, yeah, those witches can steal your money. I just want to say that. They sound like a woman. Okay, yeah, moving on. Coming up next on the list is the original bare bones World at War map, Nacht der Untoten. Now, I have a lot of nostalgia for this map, but Nacht is hard in World at War / Black Ops 1 because it deserves to be in those games. And Zombies Chronicles, it is easy. It is completely easy just to get to a normal high round on Nacht der Untoten. Because Nacht der Untoten is called Nacht der Untoten. You hear me? Okay, anyways, there's only one box location in Nacht, which I think is a pretty decent idea. And in Zombies Chronicles, they added the Wonder Fizz, which you could probably get to a decent high round on Nacht. Alright? That's why it's back down on this list. Next up on the list is the Asylum Verrückt, which translates into crazy or insane in German. Now, Verrückt is one of the scariest maps in all of Zombies, and I really respect that. Verrückt is fun, and it's easy. But it's very, very close quarters, and this is the part that's kind of interesting. It introduced perks and box locations, okay? But in Zombies Chronicles, it put the Wonder Fizz down, and they added the PPSH in Verrückt in Zombies Chronicles, or did they? No clue. Next up, putting the original 3 World at War maps in the order, next one is Shinonuma. Now, this map is an easy experience to do, right? Okay. There's a world record that is set up that is an unbeatable world record, I'm pretty sure. And what's pretty cool about Shinonuma is that it introduced the Flogger, introduced the Wonderwolf, feel me? And introduced different names for different locations and different perk spawns. Now, Shinonuma is not really my favorite map because it's kind of irritating. It gets boring after a while. Plus, even with the Wonderwolf. Alright, moving on. Alright, next up on the list is Kino der Toten, and I feel bad for lowering it on the list. It's because Kino der Toten is well played because everybody loves Kino. I love Kino as well, but it's overplayed way too much. And here's the thing. Nova Crawlers. These guys are irritating so much, but they're easy. They're irritating but easy. And plus, Kino also has some really, really creepy Easter eggs in this map, so yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much it. Next up on the list, we have the map Ascension, and it is one of my favorite maps to play on Black Ops 1 and Zombies Chronicles, because not only the fact that it's easy, it has the Thunder Gun, and what's pretty stupid about the Zombies Chronicle version is that they remove PhD Flopper, which I think is a bad idea to do. And they also have Space Monkeys, which I used to hate, but they've actually gotten better. They've improved. The Space Monkeys have improved. And if you have a Perkaholic, you might want to be careful on running, because you have to defend all 9 perk machines. That's going to be pretty hard. You might want to control yourself there. Coming into the top 10 now, we have Call of the Dead. Now, Call of the Dead is one of my favorite maps of all time, of course, and it has some bad aspects, kind of. First one is George. Treyarch, I never wanted a boss that would follow me around the whole entire game and would be hard to kill. He has 250,000 health per player, so that would be 1,000,000 health total if you were doing 4 players. And also the VR11. The VR11 only makes him go away for 1 round. 1 round, and that's it. And once you kill George, the only cool thing about this map is that if you kill George, you'll drop a free perk and the Wonderwolf power up. But if you run out of ammo on the Wonderwolf, it's gone forever. It sucks. Number 9, Shadows of Evil. Okay? Shadows of Evil is probably one of the funnest experiences I've ever had on Black Ops 3. And what's kind of funny about this is that I replaced Kino with this. But anyways, so yeah, Shadows used to be number 12 on the list, but now it's number 9. Because it's that good. The Apothecary Servant, that's when they introduced Arnie's, which I think is pretty good. Upgradable Arnie's. And, of course, the Rocket Shield. Who doesn't like the Rocket Shield? And it also introduces the Margwa. The Margwa is probably one of the innovative bosses I have ever faced against in Black Ops 3 Zombies, besides the Hellhounds. Another map that comes into play is Shangri-La. Now, Shangri-La always gave me nostalgia. Now, what's so great about Shangri-La? I mean, the colors, the Brock and Gary storyline. Yeah, I won't forget about that at all. The Napalms and Shrieker zombies, and also one cool boss that I think is pretty good, and that is the monkeys. Now, the monkeys are little idiots, but if they steal a max ammo power up, it has a chance of turning into a perk bottle, which I think is a really good idea. So, yeah, Shangri-La. I love the map. Comes into number 8. Another map that's pretty innovative is Revelations. Now, Revelations always stood out to me as probably one of the greatest maps in Black Ops 3. But what makes Revelations so great? You got the wonder weapons, you got the Apothecon Servant, you got the Thunder Gun, you got the Ragnaroks as a specialist weapon. You can upgrade little Arnie's in the easiest way possible. The Easter egg ending, unsatisfying. It was not satisfying at all. But what else is pretty good about the map? Probably the look of it, its complexity. It's very big. It's a humongous map. You got Nocturne Totem and corruption engines and stuff like that. Yeah, pretty much that's it. So Revelations comes in at number, I think, 7. Next on the list is Darius / the Giant. So I told you at the beginning of the video I would merge them both together. Plus, Darius is easy. It's very complicated, kind of. But there's 3-4 sections of the map. You have to link each teleporter to the mainframe, and that's how you get to Pack-a-Punch, and that's kind of the easiest way. But what makes Darius so great? The Wonderwaff. Actually, no, screw the Wonderwaff. That's a bad thing. That's pretty much it for Darius. But the Giant. Let's get to the Giant. So the cutscene, it kind of merges all of the ideas that Treyarch put together and put the 4 original Origins characters into one meeting. And then they kill Richtofen 1.0, and they get on this storyline, of course. That's pretty much it. Our next map is Moon. So Moon, it's a really decent map. Like, it's big, it's nice. The biodome fits about the size of either Darius or Shinonuma or Verrucht or Noct. But just on average, Moon is just a beautiful map. So Moon has an amazing Easter egg ending where you blow up the Earth and complete Richtofen's grand scheme, and you get Samantha. You trade bodies with her. But what else is good about Moon? The astronaut, I guess. Yeah, well, screw that guy. Screw him. I hate the astronaut sometimes. Okay, moving on. Another map that stood out to me was Der Eisendrache. Now, this map was amazing. I love this map so much. You have 4 elemental bows and the Wrath of the Ancients. And of course, you have to fill up the 3 dragon heads in order to get the Wrath of the Ancients. Plus, the boss fight is epic in this map. Seriously, you fight a giant keeper that it's worth it. This boss fight is worth it. And you're like, if this is what we got, this is what we need. That's what you think when you play Der Eisendrache. And plus, overall, the map is completely easy, and like, it's easy to get to high rounds overall. Now, getting into the top 3, we have Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi is a confirmed classic. So, what's so great about Gorod Krovi? I mean, it's on the Black Ops 3 engine, which is basically the best engine out of any other Treyarch engine. But it also runs a World at War / Black Ops 1 themed map. So like, at least you'll know once you play the map. But it returns with the PPSH, or it returns the PPSH. It makes the Ray Gun Mark III and a ton of other DLC weapons from Black Ops 3. That is amazing. It's tons of fun to play. Gorod, you get to ride a dragon to get to Pack-a-Punch, and it's literally Darius, but it's a complicated Darius. All right. Okay, moving on. 1 and 2 more maps. It is Origins. So Origins always stood out to me. I love Origins. Origins in general is like one of the best maps in Call of Duty Zombies. Plus, it's the first map to feature 4 elemental staffs or wonder weapons, and 4 more once you upgrade them. But what's so great about Origins? I mean, there's a lot of things that are great. You have to go to 6 generators in order to turn on Pack-a-Punch, which is pretty cool. But there's like 6 far sections of the map. There's generator 1 in the spawn. There's 2, like where you get the ice staff piece, and 3, 4, 5, and 6 somewhere else. And plus, there's this place called the Crazy Place. Now, that's where you place your staffs to upgrade and get the gem. So, yeah, Origins, I like this map. But there's one more map that is just slightly better than this. And our last map, it is Mob of the Dead. I love this map so much. I mean, I can literally talk all day about this map. The reason why is because, dang, Mob of the Dead. Mob of the Dead. So you got Brutus, you got the Hell's Redeemer and Hell's Retriever, you got the Blundergat, aka the Vitrolic Withering, and what else do you got? Let's see, the Cerberus heads, aka the Wolfhound heads, and pretty much that's it, technically. Mob of the Dead is a big, huge map that takes place in a real place with real movie actors, like, and maybe if you ask Weasel, he'll understand, but, so yeah, Mob of the Dead is the second map chronologically, besides Origins, which is the first map. But Mob of the Dead, it's just one of those maps where you think, like, this is what I need, this is what I want. And it's the coolest theme for a map ever. It's these guys, they're paying for their sins, for the terrible things they've done. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's Mob of the Dead like. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video today. If you guys enjoyed it, please leave a like down below and comment, subscribe for more, and we'll see you guys next time for the next maybe 1, 2, 3 videos, I don't know. But yeah, peace out.